People who suffer from alcohol dependency could have their benefit payments cut unless they seek treatment and try to find jobs. Ministers are considering how the plans might be implemented, and some experts claim that a similar approach in parts of the United States has worked, but critics say it would be counterproductive. Our home editor Mark Easton looks at what's been proposed.
Steve, how are you?
Getting tough on the work shy is popular politics. On a deprived West Yorkshire housing estate, Work and Pensions Secretary James Purnell committed the government to docking benefits from jobless alcoholics who refuse to get treatment.
Well, this is a new area. This is something we're already doing with drug addicts, saying that if people are misusing drugs, then they're going to have to try to get clean to get their benefits. And we want to see if we can do the same thing with alcoholics.
Welfare reforms currently going through Parliament will force jobless claimants to prove they're taking action to get into employment or risk losing some of their benefits. Such work-related activity might include treatment for a drug or alcohol problem. Lunchtime drinkers offered mixed views on the idea.
I think it forces people's hand to seek help, which in many ways is a good thing to do.
It's just another example of Big Brother society, really.
Okay, is there anything that we can help you with at the moment?
These patients at a rehab centre in Bournemouth are already persuaded of the benefits of treatment. But the government has yet to explain how officials can decide a jobless claimant is drink dependent. Last December, answering a Commons question, James Purnell said they were only able to help those who self-identify as alcoholics.
We are prepared to look at alcoholics, but it is harder to identify people who have alcohol problems. If he has any suggestions about how to do that, we'd be happy to look at them.
This looks like more spin rather than substance in dealing with these really serious issues of alcoholism, the problems that so many people find themselves in. And I think all that we can say with certainty is that there's a heck of a lot of uncertainty attached to these proposals.
There is broad public support for tougher action to get welfare claimants back to work, but making benefits conditional on behaviour is controversial.
Yes, we should be helping people get off alcohol, get off drugs, get into work, achieve a better livelihood for themselves and their families, but the way to do it isn't taking away the absolute basic income that they rely on.
The idea that job centres should force unemployed people with alcohol problems to get treatment is not actually new. It was included in the Welfare Reform Bill going through Parliament now, and the proposal's been around for months. The government accepts the plan was not noticed when first announced earlier this year. Some will question whether today's re-announcement is partly about distracting attention away from government embarrassment over the email scandal. Mark Easton, BBC News.
The BBC understands the three names put forward by President Obama as possible US envoys to